Hi, I'm Joe McDermott, and I am so excited to be here at Crowley to entertain you. If you haven't signed up for the summer reading program, please sign up. I'll put the link in the description. And the first song that we're going to sing is a little bit scary, so I hope you're sitting with someone. It's about something that came from outer space. Do you know what comes from outer space? The night was dark, the hour late. I was out walking beyond the gate. Now walking at night is not usually for me, but you see my doggy had to go. Well, he had to go. When out of the stars, a mysterious flight across the sky on that dark, dark night, with an eerie music and a scary sound, a flying saucer was buzzing around. Do this with your finger while I sing this part of this song. I saw the light from the flying saucer spinning around, spinning around. I saw the light from the flying saucer over our town. Now that saucer, it zigzagged around the sky as if looking for something or someone. Oh my, I hid behind the nearest tree, but that saucer landed right next to me. Now where did it come from? Where do flying saucers come from? But what could it be? And why was it landing next to me? With an eerie music, the silence was broken. I was ready to run, but a window came open. So in the middle of the night, a flying saucer flew out of the stars and it landed right next to me, and it was playing scary, scary music. Do you want to hear the music? It sounded like this. Let it go! Let it go! It'll make sense in a minute. So slowly the window came open and I looked inside the flying saucer, and what do you think I saw? Yes, I saw an alien, but it was an alien girl. It was an alien teenage girl, which sort of explains the Frozen soundtrack. And she was glowing in light. And she looked at me and she said, like, hurry up, little boy, I don't have all night. What I realized next really made me flip. It was an intergalactic ice cream ship. There were popsicles made from purple snow, ice cream that gave off a pinkish glow. I reached in my pocket for money to pay, and she said, money? Like, what century is it here? Anyway, she patted my head. She kissed my cheek. My hair was glowing green for a week. She gave me 2 glowing ice cream bars and said, I'm not from around here, which way to Mars? I saw the light from the flying saucer. Do this with your finger, please. Spinning around, spinning around. I saw the light from the flying saucer over our town. Now as she hovered away, she said, bon appetit. I turned to my dog and said, now that's pretty sweet. A girl from a planet we've never seen flew out of the stars and gave us free ice cream. Now I only tell children this story. Who else could I tell? Who else would believe? The strangest things always happen to me. Walking at night when the dog has to, well, you know. I'm gonna saddle up my horsey, gonna ride away. I'm going south where the sun shines almost every day, and then head way out west where the skies are big and blue. I'm gonna ride, 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 just like the cowboys do. Uh-oh. You know what? This is a song about cowboys and cowgirls. I forgot the girl part. So girls, when I say, I live way out west, just like the cowboys do, I want you to say, and the cowgirls too. Can you do it? Let's try it. I live way out west, just like the cowboys do, and the cowgirls too. Good, very good. I'm gonna saddle up my horsey, gonna ride away. I'm going south where the sun shines almost every day, and then head way out west where the skies are big and blue. I'm gonna ride, 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 get ready girls, just like the cowboys do, and the cowgirls too. I'm gonna take my baths in an old cow tub. When I wash behind my ears, I'll need a broom to scrub, and then I'll comb my hair with the toothpick that I chew. I'll let my fingernails get long, just like the cowboys do, and the cowgirls too. And I'll say what all good cowboys and cowgirls say. I'll be riding my horse, and I'll look at the big blue sky, and I'll say what all good cowboys and cowgirls say. I'll say, Hakuna Matata. Is that right? Sorry. I'll be riding my horse, and I'll take my hat off, and I'll say, ho, 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 Merry. Is that not right either? Sorry. I'll be riding my horse, and I'll take my hat off, and I'll look at the big blue sky, and I'll say, I like to move it, move it. You like to move it, move it. Is that right? Ho, 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 What do cowboys and cowgirls say? That's right. They say, Yahoo! I'm gonna buckle up my buckles, gonna scruffle up my scruffles, punch those little doggies and get blisters on my knuckles. Gonna thank my lucky stars when the day is through, that I live way out west, just like the cowboys do, and the cowgirls too, and the cows too. And I'll say, Yah-woo! Would you like a song that stinks? See if you can figure out why this song stinks. My little brother Jimmy is as cute as he can be. He has a way with animals, and they just love Jimmy. He comes home with frogs and ladybugs, snakes and lizards too. And the room we call his bedroom looks like the city zoo. Very good. Now one day Jimmy wandered in, much to my surprise, with a furry little creature with very big brown eyes. It had black fur, a bushy tail, a stripe upon its back. What kind of an animal has black fur, bushy tail, white stripe? It was a skunk. It followed Jimmy up the stairs because Jimmy had a snack. So Jimmy walks in, he's holding big carrot. Skunk is following Jimmy because Skunk really wants a bite of carrot. He follows Jimmy up the stairs. Come with me with your fingers. The skunk follows Jimmy up the stairs. Jimmy goes into his room, closes the door. I get off the couch very quietly. I walk up the stairs because we don't want to scare the skunk, right? Very carefully, I open Jimmy's door. You help me open Jimmy's door. Do not let your doorknob squeak. You ready? Did you let your doorknob squeak? Open the door, and I looked inside, and the skunk was looking at me like this. And Jimmy was looking at me like this. And he said, can we keep him? And what do you think I said? I said, no. And he said, just for a little while? And I said, I don't think so. But I want to love him and feed him. I think I'll name him Blinky. And what's not to love about a skunk? And I said, Jimmy, they're stinky. Now, when I say stinky, I want you to say stinky, and I want you to use a very loud voice. Even if you are in your house and things are quiet, I want you to use a very loud voice. Let's practice. And what's not to love about a skunk? They're stinky. Very good. Now, Dad, off at work, Mom was on the telephone. I said, you better take a look at what Jimmy brought home. When she opened up the door to his room, I heard poor Mom, in a voice I'd never heard before, say, everyone stay calm. And you know what Jimmy said? Can we keep him, Mom? What do you think Mom said? She said, no. And he said, just for a little while. And she said, I don't think so. But I want to love him and feed him. I think I'll name him Blinky. And what's not to love about a skunk? They're stinky. What do you think Mom asked Jimmy to do with that skunk? Now Jimmy is a good boy. He did as Mama said. Down the stairs and toward the door, his pet he quietly led. We tiptoed down the stairway, trying not to upset the very gentle nature of his brand new pet. We tiptoed down the stairway, we whispered when we spoke, almost to the front door. That's when the dog awoke. I heard Mom say, "Oh no, out came our faithful pup." I heard our doggy say, "Woof woof," and Blinky's tail went up. Does anybody know what happens when a skunk's tail goes up? Does it smell delicious? Now I've smelled a rotten egg and a stinky sock too, but I'll tell that smell from lifted tail made all of us say, "Hey yo!" Like 1,000 dirty socks, 100 pounds of stinky cheese, and Blinky took a stroll outside to smell the evening breeze. And you know what Jimmy said? He said, "I don't want to keep him, Mom." And she said no. And he said, "Not even for a little while." And she said, "I don't think so. I don't want to love him or feed him. Don't think I'll name him Blinky. I know what's not to love about his skunk. They're stinky." So that's my little story of Jimmy and the skunk, of how he made a friend that day, of how our house was stunk. And his mom sprayed the house with some stuff that smelled like roses. Jimmy said, "Skunks will never be good pets as long as we have noses." Who would like to go on a scary elevator ride? You? Here we go. This is kind of a weird song. On my 7th birthday, I turned 42. On my 7th birthday, I turned 42. How old do you turn on your 7th birthday? Are you sure? Huh. The weird thing about this song is it's true. Listen and see if you can figure out why it's true. On my 7th birthday, I turned 42 inches tall, but that's not all, 'cause all that spring I grew. So I turned 42 inches tall. Listen carefully. Now I'm as tall as I must be to be at least this tall. Have you ever seen a sign that says you must be at least this tall to ride a... Right. Roller coaster, gonna ride you after all. Okay, I want you to clap your hands like this and stomp your foot and make the sound of a roller coaster for me. At a little tiny park where I lived when I was 2, I used to ride a roller coaster called the Whoop-de-Doo. Children, put one pinky in the air like this and say, Whoop-de-Doo. Okay, good. At its highest point, it was 3 feet off the ground. Every single Saturday, we rode round and round. Now I'm ready for a higher ride, high above the trees, and into the sky where the birds all fly. Roller coaster, gonna ride you to the sky. Are you ready to ride the roller coaster? Children, reach in your pocket and pull out a nickel. Give it to the guy that sells the tickets. Look at my pinky. I'm gonna keep that up in the air so I don't bend the little flippity floppity carnival ticket. Pick it up, look at it. Flippity floppity and get in the breeze. Say, "Thank you, Mr. Ticket Man." Good. Okay, let's walk to the roller coaster that's called the what? The Whoop-de-Doo. Okay, give your ticket to the guy at the gate. Say, "Thank you, Mr. Gate Guy." Now watch how we sit down on the first roller coaster that we're gonna ride called the Whoop-de-Doo. Watch how we sit. Take the little tiny safety bar. Do you know what a safety bar is? Okay, take the little tiny safety bar. Keep your pinkies up so you don't bend it. Make it go clink on your lap, the sound of a small ice cube. Clink. Are you scared? Okay, hold on tight. Let's go up. We're all the way up because it's only this tall. Okay, let's go down. Say, wee, wee. Curve. Watch how we curve. Woo. Curve the other way. Woo! Say whoop-de-doo. Wasn't that fun? No, that was not fun. Do you want to ride a real roller coaster? All right, children, reach in your pocket, pull out $40. Give it to the man. Look at my hand. I'm going to grab this ticket with my entire hand. It's printed on heavy bond glossy paper. Pick it up. Look at it. There's a picture of the roller coaster right on the ticket, and it looks very scary. Are you sure you want to do this? I can't hear you. Are you sure you want to do this? Children, turn the ticket over. There's something even scarier on the back. Chick-fil-A coupons. Are you sure you want to do this? Okay. All right, say, thank you, Mr. Ticket Man. All right, let's run to the big roller coaster. It's a long way away. Give your ticket to the guy at the gate and say, thank you, Mr. Gate Guy. Watch how we sit on the big roller coaster. Take the big, giant steel safety bar and make it go clunk on your lap with a mighty clunk, clunk. Now look up and tell me, how high is your roller coaster? And you're sure you want to do this? All right, before we do, children, put one hand on your heart like this. Repeat after me. I. Now say your name. Hereby do promise to not catch any beautiful birds. Okay, hold on tight. Let's go up. Higher. I can't hear you. Higher, 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 higher. We're all the way at the top. There are two ways to ride a roller coaster. One of them is you hold out of the safety bar and you say, oh, I'm so scared. But what is the real way to ride a roller coaster? Jazz hands. Arms in the air. Look, it's a beautiful day, just like today. White fluffy clouds are rolling by. Everybody say, ah, white fluffy clouds. Why, look, a beautiful bird is flying by. Don't catch the bird. Did you catch the bird? Ah. Okay, buckle the bird in right next to you. All right, arms in the air, and we scream, wow! Watch how we curve as far as we can without falling over. Wow! Curve the other way. Wow! Say whoop-de-doo. Do you want to go again? Okay, hold on tight. Let's go up. Higher, 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 higher. Arms in the air. Beautiful white fluffy clouds. Say, oh, white fluffy clouds. Why, look, a beautiful chicken is flying by. Did you catch the chicken? All right, buckle the chicken in next to you. Arms in the air, and we scream, wah! Curve, wah! Curve the other way, wah! Say whoop-de-doo! Roller coaster, gonna ride you after all. You ready for a story? Man, woman. Man, woman. Is anyone confused? No, okay. Man and woman are at party. Man looks around party. Man sees woman. Man has never seen this woman before. And man says to himself, in man brain, which is different than woman brain, man says to himself, well, I'd like to talk to that woman. Woman, minding her own business, eating potato chips. Man gets closer, hoping woman will notice. Woman doesn't notice. Man gets closer. Surely woman notices now. Woman still doesn't notice. Man gets closer. Woman notices but pretends not to notice. Man stands in uncomfortable silence eating potato chips. Man turns to woman and says, hi. Woman turns to man and says, hi. Man, in man brain, which is different than woman brain, says to himself, well, I think she likes me. Woman, in woman brain, says, dork alert. And that's how that party went, except, children, they were standing together talking, and they realized they had a lot in common. They liked a lot of the same books. They were in the summer reading program. Are you in the summer reading program? If you're not, sign up, please. Okay, so They were both in the summer reading program when they were children. They knew a lot of the same people. They went to the same places sometimes. And when the man said, well, I guess I better go now, he looked at the woman and he said, would you like to have dinner sometime? And woman looked at man and said, it's okay, that'd be fun. So they had dinner. Children, guess what happened at dinner? They ate, of course, but also they talked more. Woman realized guy was not a dork at all. He was a really nice guy. He had a great sense of humor and she could work with his looks. So she said, let's go see a movie sometime. And he said, I would love to do that. So they saw movies. Do you all like movies? They went to parks. Do you all like parks? One day they fell in love. And after a while they got married. And after a while they bought a house. And that wasn't that big of a deal. One day, man comes home, woman comes home. They're eating their dinner. It's chicken. Man looks up. Woman is looking at man like this. Man says, yes. Woman says, oh, nothing. Man says, great, nothing. And he goes back and he's eating his dinner. He looks up. Woman is still all like, and he said, you have something to tell me, don't you? And she said, yes, I do. She said, I went to the doctor today. Does anybody know what's coming here? Yeah, okay. Man is now interested. He said, wow, what did the doctor say? And she said, we are going to have a puppy. A baby. She said, we are going to have a baby. And the baby was super cute and super sweet. They loved the baby, but they didn't know a lot about babies. So like, if the baby would drop food on the floor, they wouldn't just pick it right back up again and give it to the baby because it was their first baby. Then one day, baby learned to do this and they were thrilled, but they did not realize what was going to happen to their house and their relationship to some extent. And I wrote them a song, and the song is called I Am Baby, I Am Trouble, I Can Walk. It goes like this. I fall down on my bottom, and it doesn't even hurt. I'm gonna find a house plant, gonna eat some dirt. I'm gonna run around all over this house. I'm gonna find an old dusty thing, put it in my mouth. I am baby, I am trouble, and I can walk. I know everything to do to make the doggy jump. I know everything to pull to make the lamp go thump. I know everything to do to make daddy say whoa. I know 25 words and 24 of them are uh-oh. I am baby, I am trouble, and I can walk. Well, hello kitty, how are you? Mind if I give your tail a little chew? And who spilled juice on daddy's new suit? Well, it couldn't be me. I'm so little and cute. Hey there, mama, what do you know? I just put your keys where the diapers go. Then I do the Y2C like the twosies do. I eat some peanut butter, spread it on your shoe. I am baby, I am trouble, and I can walk. I am baby, I am trouble, and I can walk. Very good. Show me how to ride a horse. You have a horse and I have a saddle. We'll go together and ride. You have a horse and I have a saddle. We'll go together and ride, ride, ride. Now ride really fast, which is gonna look like jumping up and down. Ride, ride, ride all around the town. Ride, ride, ride till the sun goes down. What happens when the sun goes down? Right, we go to sleep. So just lay down right on the floor and go to sleep. Snore, please. I can't hear you snoring. Okay, that's good. And then children, when you hear the D major chord, I want you to jump up as fast as you can and start riding your horses again. Wait for D major. You have a horse and I have a saddle. We'll go together and ride, ride, ride. Very good. What am I about to ride? It's not a horse. Motorcycle. Put your cool black sparkly motorcycle helmet on. Put your cool black leather motorcycle boots on. Put your cool pink ballet tutu on. Is that right? No. You have a motorcycle, I have a big street. We'll go together and ride. You have a motorcycle, I have a big street. We'll go together and ride, ride, ride. Ride really fast. Ride, ride, ride all around the town. Ride, ride, ride till the sun goes down. Sleep. You have a motorcycle, I have a big street. We'll go together and ride, ride, ride. Now, in Austin, where I live, we have something called a pogo stick. Have you ever heard of this thing called a pogo stick? You have. Okay, show me how to work. You have a pogo stick, I have a sidewalk. We'll go together and bounce. You have a pogo stick, I have a sidewalk. We'll go together and bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce really high, but don't bump your head on the ceiling, please. Bounce, bounce, bounce all around the town. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Have you ever seen something called YouTube? You have? If you are watching this thing called YouTube and you see someone on a pogo stick, what is about to happen? They all fall down, fall down, fall down. And they say, ouchie, wow, wow. And they cry. And then go to sleep. And say, ouchie, wow, wow, one more time. You have a pogo stick, I have a sidewalk. We'll go together and bounce, bounce, bounce. Children, smile. Smile big. Smile really, really big. Now it's time to ride a pig. So pigs are wide and slow like this. You have a pig and I have a pig saddle. We'll go together and ride. You have a pig and I have a pig saddle. We'll go together and ride, ride, ride. Ride your pig all around the town. Ride your pig till your piggy finds a mud puddle. What happens when a piggy finds a mud puddle? That's right, roll in the mud, roll in the mud, roll in the mud. Oh, and you were dressed so nicely today. Then the sun goes down. Now we're gonna sleep in a mud puddle with a piggy. Snore, please. I can't hear you snoring. I can't hear your piggy snoring. You have a pig and I have a pig saddle. We'll go together and ride, ride, ride. Now, open up the cabinet door. Inside the cabinet, there's a small box. Pop the top off the box. Inside the box, Band-Aids. Thumb around the Band-Aids, find the biggest one in the box, pull it out. Look at it. It's Hello Kitty. Smell it. Strawberry. Put it in your pocket. Pull another one out. Spider-Man. Smell it. Spider-Man, put that in your pocket. You're gonna need that in a second. Smile again. You have a porcupine, I have a Band-Aid. Sit down on your porcupine and say, what would you say if you sat on a porcupine? Ouch! You have a porcupine, I have a Band-Aid. Sit on your porcupine and say, ouch, ouch, ouch. Say ouch with me. Ouch, 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 all around the town. Ouch, 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 till the sun goes down. Uh-oh, your porcupine is lonely. Everybody hug your porcupine. Ah! You have a porcupine, I have a Band-Aid. Sit on your porcupine and say, ouch, ouch, ouch. Very good. Take Hello Kitty out of your pocket. Take the paper off. Take the little plastic thingies off. Put Hello Kitty on your bottom. Ouch. Take Spider-Man out. Take the paper off. Take the little plastic thingies. Put Spider-Man on your bottom. Ouch. Done. Are you lonely? Is anyone lonely? Yeah, well, good. But do you need a pet? Does anybody need a pet? Well, there are so many. Which one's best? Which pet is best? I'm gonna say the name of the pet and you make the sound of a pet. You ready? Puppy dogs are great. What sound does a puppy dog make? Very good. Fish are nice. What sound does a fish make? Mm-hmm. And cats and kittens and little tiny baby newborn kittens and lions can really catch those little squeaky mice. But of all the animals, which one is the best? Well, before you decide, here's one I'd like to suggest. I think that you should put your hands like this, please. I think that you should pop your big ears up, please. Whoop. I think that you should put your big bouncy tail out, please. Whoop. I think that you should put your baby in your pouch, please. What kind of an animal puts a baby in a pouch? Yes, it's a kangaroo. I think that you should get yourself a baby kangaroo. Hey, you know what a kangaroo will do? They bounce and 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 bounce. They bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce and then they bounce some more. Get yourself a baby kangaroo. Hey, you know what a kangaroo will do? They bounce and 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 bounce. They bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce. And when they get tired of bouncing, they will wind up like a spring, children. Tighter, tighter, tighter. We're gonna do the highest bounce ever bounced by bouncers. Bounce! Very good. Now when they're little, they're cute. Your mom will like it too. Pretty soon your house looks like a zoo. Dad will enjoy not working so hard. Grass won't ever grow in the yard. So get yourself a baby kangaroo. Hey, you know what a kangaroo will do? They bounce and 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 bounce. They bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce. And when they get tired of bouncing, they will tighter, 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 bounce. Now in about a year, your pet is fully grown. You'll need a bigger yard. You'll want a bigger home. 'Cause when he was little, he loved to bounce. But now he's bigger and he loves to bounce. So get yourself a baby kangaroo. Hey, you know what a kangaroo will do? They bounce and 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 bounce. They bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce. And when they get tired of bouncing, they will bounce, 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 bounce. And when they get tired of bouncing, they will. We're gonna bounce really super fast now. They bounce, 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 bounce. And when they get tired of bouncing, they will bounce. Tell me if you think this song is true or not true. Our car has no wheels. Does your car have wheels? Our car has no wheels, but it goes pretty fast. It doesn't drive on the street. It flies through the air. Does your car fly through the air? We park it on the roof. Do you park your car on the roof? Way above the trees. And when we turn the engine on, it makes a pretty good breeze. Can anybody guess what it is? Our family car is a helicopter. Fly around our neighborhood. Our family car is a helicopter. is good, we go up, 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 up to where the helicopters fly. Does your mom or dad ever help you get ready for school? When mom sends us off to school, she says, take your books, your hat, and don't forget your parachute, in case we have to drop you off. At drive-ins we make a scene. We climb down a ladder to place our order while Dad lowers the money down on a string. Our family car is a helicopter, fly around our neighborhood. Our family car is a helicopter. We look around, the view is good. We go up, 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 up to where the air is clear. We go up, 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 flying in our helicopter car. I wonder, do you think that's true or not true? Do you think my family... I wrote this song a long time ago, but it still holds a lesson for us all. A brick is a thing that is hard. Does everybody know what a brick is? Okay. One time I played with one in the backyard. Does everybody know what a backyard is? Okay, good. It was smooth, it was neat, but when I dropped it on my feet, I made a rule that I'll always regard. Don't drop a brick on your foot, it will hurt. It will make you hop around in the dirt. You will have to see the doc, use a crutch when you walk. Don't drop a brick on your foot, it will hurt. Well, a doctor is a person who can fix little bones that might be broken from bricks, or a foot that might be numsy from a hand that's kinda clumsy, or a mind that forgot this little trick. Don't drop a brick on your foot, it will hurt. It will make you hop around in the dirt. You will have to see the doc, use a crutch when you walk. Don't drop a brick on your foot, it will hurt. Gravity is a thing that pulls down. What's in the air, it will pull to the ground. And if your foot gets in between gravity and bricks unseen, you might want to make this little sound. What sound would you make if you dropped a brick on your foot? I can't hear you. That's more like it. Don't drop a brick on your foot, it will hurt. Sing with me, it's easy. Do this with your hands while you sing it. Don't drop a brick on your foot, it will hurt. It will make you hop around in the dirt. You will have to see the doc, use a crutch when you walk. Don't drop a brick on your foot, it will hurt. Don't drop a brick on your foot, it will hurt. It will make you hop around in the dirt. You will have to see the doc, use a crutch when you walk. Don't drop a brick on your foot, it will hurt. And you'll say, ow! Very good. Synchronized dancing. Stand up straight. Now make your legs like an A. If you feel trouble, shake it away. If you feel any trouble at all, shake your entire body, blah. Now put your left arm out, straight from your heart, and let your right arm dangle like you're falling apart. Now wiggle your hip and bite your bottom lip. Does anybody know what this is when you do? It's called an air guitar. And play the air guitar. Jump up and down and rock out. Air guitar, air guitar. Everybody plays air guitar. You play the air guitar, air guitar. Bob your head, shake your hair guitar. All night long, do your favorite song. You play the air guitar. Now it's sophisticated, wild or hokey, the favorite instrument of karaoke. Basketball players, after a dunk, we're gonna shoot a basket. If we make the basket, our team wins, and we're gonna continue to rock out with our air guitars. If we miss the basket, our team loses, and we're gonna lay down on the floor, and we're gonna cry till 8 o'clock. So aim carefully. Got that basketball ready? You see the basket? Shoot! Whoop! Did you make it? All right, let's rock out. Your great old uncle who used to be a punk, hipster rads, balding dads, they play the air guitar. Jump up and down and rock out. Play the air guitar, air guitar. Everybody plays air guitar. You play the air guitar, air guitar. Bob your head, shake your hair guitar. All night long, do your favorite song. You play the air guitar. Now the air guitar makes you happy if you give it a chance. It gives you something to do with your hands when you crazy dance. We're gonna do something called crazy dance. I'm gonna play crazy chords on the guitar, and you are gonna dance as crazy as you can until I say freeze. And when I say freeze, you're gonna freeze in the craziest position ever. Are you ready? Crazy dance. Crazier, crazier, freeze. Good. Crazy dance. Freeze. 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 Now wiggle your knees. Aren't you glad you got them? Then turn around and shake your... Call the mayor. Ask the mayor if it's okay to say booty. Is it? And shake your booty. Now wiggle your hip, bite your bottom lip and play the air guitar. Yeah, yeah, you play the air guitar, air guitar. Everybody plays air guitar. You play the air guitar, air guitar. Bob your head and shake your hair guitar. All night long, do your favorite song. You play the air guitar. I'm gonna count to 4. We're gonna jump up like rock stars, and we're gonna land like rock stars and say, woo! You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! Very good.